Hello, hello, welcome in. It's me, Raven. Welcome to Emerald Lake. Hello, new friend. Welcome in. Those are a bunch of TV. We know TV. We like TV. Welcome in. Hi, Divad. Hi, Yar. Hi, Arctic. Hi, Fat. Thank you for the help. Yeah, it must have been stuck on just monitor only instead of monitor and output this whole dang time. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started, but I think I always have like no sound. I can have a little bit of rain. What's wrong with a little bit of rain? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's like, oh, it was less. Oh, that's a funky thing. I don't even remember that. That's me not having very good memory though. I was gonna say that I don't know if you guys can hear it, especially with the rain, but there's this very low thunking. Herbert's doing something with the other perverts. The cult's doing whatever. I'm just gonna leave them to it. But that's why Herbert is not available. So unfortunately he is paused for now. But everything else is good to go. And in fact, I figured out my Stream Elements timers so that that is back on, and it will tell you as a reminder, hey, you can redeem stuff. Also, last time we were streaming, or the time before, maybe, and the frogs. Okay. And you can just see Kiru in the corner here. Hello. Thank you very much, Devon. We have the frogs here. I was saying, last time we were talking about how I was certain that I had forks. They're not forks. We had somebody come in and they were talking in Spanish and they were like, I don't understand you. Hello. And I'm like, hi. Yeah, sorry. This is English chat. And I was like, I'm sure we made a English only thing and I figured it out. So I'm going to do it real quick as proof. If I can get it right. Jeez, really? I've got a very sticky. My 1/! Is broken, I think. This is sticky. Okay, anyway. It's !E, English for chat. So there it is. It says in a bunch of different languages, hey, please. Please. Just do the English in chat. What I want to do is have a follow-up that says, or something that says, use translate or something. I don't know, because that's the real rule, is that if you have it a translation, then it works. But we figured that out. Isn't that fun? Okay. As we get started, I have pulled out a few of my little cranes to get going on, and then I don't know what we'll do for a little bit. But eventually, I will get back to 3 mods in a Trenchcoat sketch, because it's fun. Where is my... I realize I keep moving... Oh, there it is. It's just a good time. Yes! The rings is back. I don't have as many today. But they're here. Yeah, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian, German, Japanese, French, Chinese, Italian, and Korean in that order. I know. And I usually have more, but I wanted less rings. I don't know, it's not been a bajillion rings day to day. And to be fair, I used to not stream with any rings, so it's still nice to have the rings. But we all agree that the leafy one is probably the best, so we keep the leafy one. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do a few of these cranes as usual. And that's just our starting point. You guys can redeem as you would like. Boo, simplified Chinese. Excuse me, monsieur. It is what my mods made for me. You want to say anything negative about my mods, then I want to fight you. Isn't it? Yeah. They're nice rings. I'm just glad that we have something, because it usually it makes me feel so bad that we don't have anything, and I'm glad that I found that again. And yeah, I want to find another thing so that we can say, hey, you can still hang out, just like translate what you say, and I'll cooperate. It sucks, but like it's an English chat. I don't know what to do, cause I don't know any other languages properly, and my mods aren't fluent in stuffs either. So it's just like, okay, whoop. Yeah. If I remember correctly, we were working on like a oven pad or something that was also going on. That was one of the next things in the book. And I think that it's going to take a bunch of papers. And I think the best move is actually to go with a bunch of the little guys, maybe? I don't know. That is not the line, Raven. Let's fix that up. Why is that side so far over? Basha. I am Bex's. I am doing the stuff. Oh, my little frog man, he's off in the corner. My camera's a little bit off today. I want to have this little guy in the frame every stream now, because his face is just so stupid. I love it. Look at his stupid face. It is so stupid. He's great. And I have the deer up top right now in the little coasters we made for him. I love that it's a light. I'll go right there. You can't even see it because he's up top now. It's because of this. As long as I'm working on that, it's gonna take up more space in the back, so I'm not gonna have room to tuck everything away. But once we finish the 3 mods in a Trenchcoat sketch, then we'll have room for the little deer again. It'll be lovely. Oh, it's good to do some chill origami, but as you can tell, I'm a little sleepy. I don't know what it is. I went to bed early last night, and I still couldn't go to bed. My brain wouldn't shut up. And maybe that's why, but I didn't, wake up without sleep. I was pretty good rest. I don't know why. Brain said, too bad. Not gonna sleep now. And then now it said, too bad. You really want to sleep right now. I'm like, why? Why? Sounds like me. I am sorry this afflicts more than just me. It is unfortunate. I hope we all get really good rests after this. I hope we all sleep super as well. And then that is another print. Since I got a comfy bed, I tend to nap all the time. I like a good nap too. I have not had a nap in a little bit. Why aren't naps so lovely? A little siesta. A little rest. Feeling like a cat. Sleeping at any hours of the day that we frickin' want. It's good. I wasn't sure, and I didn't really make any announcement for how the week was gonna go, because things look a little bit scattered. I do not know how to pin down a schedule for a little while. So I figured I would just do another hand cam today. I know that I will not be able to do a Tuesday stream, so I removed that from my schedule on Twitch. And Monday, tomorrow, should be okay. And I'll do another origami stream, but we'll see, we'll see. It's just very chaotic, very inconsistent. And besides that, it's probably good that I spend my time, instead of trying to squeeze in another stream, which I prefer to be late nights like they are. Probably good that I prep some stuff for future things, like that D&D stream I need to do, and writing out my story from when I was away. Both very important things, you know. And I have not done much. So maybe that will be what I manage to do this next week when I cannot stream in between things. But for right now, we get to have some origami and chill out time. Do we like that the rain is still going? Because it does slow down my big old computer a little bit. But not as much as it used to do when I did it a little differently. And if we like it, I can keep it at least for the hand cams, where we do tend to get a little bit quiet in between things and such, and it slows down, and we maybe want some little rain pitter patters. Here's a cursed one. Who is? What is? What's the cursed one? Hmm? Do you mean Herbert? He isn't a cursed one. I'll give you that. Yeah? Yeah. The other frog here agrees. Oh! Oh, that is. Aha. Well, I didn't ask for more translations. I think if we're gonna get any others that I'm gonna add, I'm gonna make sure that they're vetted myself or through my mods is what I like to do. And I'm not saying that you wouldn't do the good work. I don't always trust y'all chatters because you like to mess with me. You try and play pranks on me. But also that is obviously not the way that we want it. Yeah, exactly. No one uses it like that. So that's very fun. I will probably, I'll probably get there helpful. I am about to do the same pattern. I need to do it the other way. Yes, because we did the two side of the paper. We want the other side of the paper. Whoa. Hello, frog. Are you saying that you like the rain? Why are you giving me frog, Yvonne? Does anybody like the rain that is in my stream? I'm not just like asking about the rain generally. Although if you want to tell me if you like the rain generally, I would like that. Because I like the rain. I like the rain. Okay, good. Thank you. I like the rain generally, and I like the rain here pretty good too. Has anybody done just like kind of a singing in the rain moment where they get caught up just outside playing in the rain? As a grown person, not just as a kid, because of course you do that in puddles and stuff as a kid, but hi! Thank you for the follow, Sly Manny Kato. Sly Manny Kato. If you prefer the pronunciation another way, let me know. But thank you. Yeah, exactly, Mask. I was asking if anybody else still does the jump into puddles, because like as a kid, of course, but has anyone else? You never really. Wow. Okay. Well, we need to draw up some dances for our lovely new friend Sly. Who do where? Which? I'm gonna do this little kitty hype. I've been doing frogs lately. Or frogs lately for those. Let's welcome him in. Thank you very much for the follow. Okay. That's just our tradition. I read out your name when you're a new follow, and we drop some dance emotes. Whatever emotes we would like for a little dance party welcome. haven't done it too recently. On my adventures, there was at one point a lot of rain, but we didn't really have time to dance. We were kind of in the midst of stuff, so there was no dance. But we got to be out and about in the rain, and at one point, I was like in a big city for a minute, and I was like on my own alone in the park, and it was big rain, late night, and it just felt so great to be kind of like, oh, I feel the nature again and the big city thing again, because it was like, oh gosh, I don't want to deal with this, and then oh, it's the rain and the little park trees, and oh yeah, this is nice. Oh, well, I'm doing okay. I hope that you are doing well. I'm unfolding my purple crate. Who else plays in the rain? I highly recommend it. Well, safety first, but yeah. Be aware of slip and fall risks, and I don't know if I recommend big city middle of the night in a park hangout, because that might have some risk, but it worked out for me that one time at least. So I don't know. It was fun. Nothing bad. Anyway, I think playing in the rain is very fun. I hope somebody else does. If nothing else, I think Mask is got my back. Me and one of the other goobers. That's good. That's good. Oh. Okay, there. Do I have the mascara? Oh my gosh. This is the problem with having some of my stuff. I must have bonked the F1 while I was hitting my sticky keyboard 1/exclamation mark. I mean, it fits because I had the rain emote running. Or not rain emote. Rain sound running when I don't normally. But it shouldn't have the freaking mascara run. And no one else freaking saw it. No one else noticed. You guys are supposed to call this stuff out. Welcome, Thomas 2005. Welcome in. We have a tradition where I read out your name when you're a new follower, and we drop some dance emotes. And I just dropped a kitty one. I want a different dance. Do we not have very. Let's go with 7TV. Where am I 7TV? Yeah, frog wiggle. Wiggle. Look at those butts. Look at those butts are wiggling. And I've got the right chat now to show the 7TV emote, so you can see the freaking butts wiggling. Unfortunately, it does sometimes block some people. I don't know why. It's just like, hey, guess what? I don't register your name as a person. Get lost. And I'm like, why? I don't get it. So I need to find yet another chat. Hopefully one that has 7TV emotes. And doesn't kick people out and would fit my kind of visual scheme, These characters sound similar to Vietnamese words, so that meant to be. Oh, interesting. I suppose it's kind of odd to have different characters mean different things in a different language, because usually you just have a different character altogether, but I guess it doesn't feel so strange when, well, we have so many different, like, Latin alphabet stuffs. Different meanings. Hello, boy lover. Fun name. What kind of crime am I doing? Okay, that's cute. Okay, that's cute. But you just said the cute thing. Is it? Are you not being punished as well? Doesn't work. Oh, look at the little kitty. That's a sauce. It's just a cute guy. Hey, why the freak does that say enter a message? Let me fix my freaking Steam elements. It's being stupid. Ah. Well, what was that? Did you just follow? I have to look at it in a minute. I am looking up that. I know frog. So kitty. You are so a frog, but also a burb. Thank you very much for the follow, Boy Lover 69. I have to read the full name when someone follows, so I had to say the whole thing. For you, I think we should have a very silly dance. But we already used the butt wiggle, so I don't know what to choose. Remember, we should be doing a dance party, people, whenever we got a new follow. So, come on. Oh, it's being so slow to load because I still have the rain running. Oh, you have rolled A4. Oh, damn, you got nice riz. But we did know that. You entered here with very nice riz. Of course we know that. I want to do dancey. Where's my dance? Oh, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. I think. Ooh, let's hope that worked. Okay, it didn't quite work. It sort of worked. A cute cover. Oh, that's not fair. You've already got 98% Riz. Stop. You'll hurt us. Oh, look at all the other butts. Look at all the other butts. Dumpies. Well, thank you very much. I still need to fix my freaking stream elements. But everything is going so slow. I had to abandon and come back here. Supreme Rizzler, I must agree. Why is it not working? Oh, I will try one more time. Let's hope that works. Well, my new followers, we are just doing cranes. Since you are new, I will explain that we are doing that 1,000 cranes thing, which I have done before. Eee! More dancing frog. And we're actually into our 900 now. We finished our 800. We're starting our 900. Wow. That's crazy. You crazy girl. Why is that in my head? Anyway, this is another crane. We're gonna do a few more of these at a minimum before I try and do anything else. I have this book that has a bunch of fun things that we have been going through and trying out. We're learning different stuffs to make. And we're enjoying that. But just see, how about 69,000? That would be a lot. I should hydrate and posture check and stretch. Thank you. I would say that's a lot more thousands to do. I will say early on when I would finish however many, we would get to a 69 and I would just stop and I would go noise and at every one of those. So I thought that you would enjoy that. I'm going to try the stream elements thing later. You're just going to have to be fine with the way it says enter a message and then that, because it shouldn't have the part where it says enter a message. I screwed up, but you know what, it's fine. How long did it take for 1,000? The first time I want to say it took, I think it only took a couple months, but I was doing other things, but not as many other things as this. We get distracted, we do a different thing. I'm only making these cranes when I'm doing the origami hand cams. We do other stuff. I do a lot of reading. I mean, the name of the channel would certainly suggest that. So, yeah. It's normally readings. But we do this one hand cam thing and get lots of origami done, and it's a good time. No idea, no clue how to put those two together. Apparently, you have to do the emote and then the thing. Cause I did lights, frog, lights, frog, lights, frog, and it just did lights. And then froggy with lights. Froggy with lights. I think you have to do it the other way around. 1,000 wet cranes. Boops. Let's see if I can do the other thing. No, I just messed that up. I don't have paper. I'd happily join you in making grades. Oh, well, that would be lovely. In making real cranes? What? How did you get that text? That's insane. Wow. Okay, but I am trying to... Okay, so now I am going to put cat yawn and then the little pat or pet emote. And then that makes it pet and the kitty yawn. You have to do emote first. We have learned. Magic, you say. Well, okay. I didn't stretch. There we go. As I click off the stretch redeem. Yes. You must have used magic to be able to speak Australian like that. That is why. The kitty scream. That looks like danger. What does it say it is? Is rage? Oh no. Do not rage, kitty. Do not rage, boy lover. I will go back to that. It almost works with that. It almost works with that, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate this very much. And it's 425 euro. Oh! Okay, that is... 7? 7 hours ahead? Where is 7 hours ahead? Which is the 7 hours ahead of me? I don't remember time zones. I'm in EU. Yes! But I'm trying to remember more specific. I figured it was that direction. I didn't think it would be the other way. But more specifically... I'm not going to know. We make feta and created democracy. Wow! What? Are you still trying to do the upside down, Yar? What are you doing? Or are you guessing a specific place that Boy Lover is referring to? Yes, I know Greece. I was trying to figure out what you're saying specifically, Yar. Is that a city in Greece? Is that why we were saying Alinka? I couldn't tell because like trying to write the Australian. It's Hellas? As in Hellas, Greece? We do not need to give specifics for doxing. I'm trying to just know what the one word is, if that is supposed to be that. It's Greek in Greek. Oh, okay. That is nice. I have been to Greece once. I went to Thessaloniki, and I met many a cat. It was nice. Actually, I just told somebody a story about this recently. It was very rainy when I went, and there was a bunch of kitties hiding away from the rain, and I felt bad for this one really skinny kitty, and so I went and I tried my best in slow English to try and communicate with a fishmonger and be like, "Can I get like one little fish?" Because I didn't have no monies then, and I was like, "Can I?" And he's like, "Just take it for the cat." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And he gave me like 10, and I was like, "I guess I'm feeding a few kitties." Where did I go? It would have been. That would have been 2017. 2017. Yeah, a while ago. Mm. Mm. It was lovely. It was just a couple of nights that were rainy. The rest of the time was quite nice. And it was very pretty. It was very good to see. And I learned nothing. I was awful. But I was there. Like summer, spring? Yeah, spring. It was a spring visit. It was very rainy because it was spring. Why do you think the western part of Greece Macedonia to be a fork? Is a fork? Either way, it was lovely. Looks like one of forks. Is this you saying frog? Like they said it's one of the antler forks, or is this you saying fork? Cause Devod called my frogs a fork. Annie, welcome in. It has been a minute. I'm going to say hi to it. My freaking exclamation point is being mean. It is being very sticky, and I don't know why. So I have the one. Thank you. And I always forget the other one. I believe Fet is in here or Mask is in here. Can you remind me of how to freaking do the other one? I'm always gonna remember the one that's an exclamation point, because that's how everything else works. But the one that isn't the exclamation point, I don't remember. Well, welcome in, Annie. Oh, everybody, Annie makes the adorable Doros and specifically has made mine. If they won't load. Oh, they won't load. Now they load. There is the other one. How do you do that one? I remember there being a backslash involved. And then I'm unable to remember. Yeah, Mask, look at you. You can do the thing. And you can do the door. There's one of the Doro. Come on, you cookie. Oh. Where is the other Doros, though? Where are they? There is that one. And then there is the one that is the frog. These are the other Doros. And he made beautiful Doros. I love that you ended up doing the one with the frog Doro on the Raven Doro head for the detail. It's just so cute. It's so beautiful. It's lovely. Thank you. And I will learn. And yes, Vice. There's Vice. So I will say, Yar, that it is in my rules. Because I was recently checking the stream elements that we're not supposed to send the DMs. I would prefer if we send that in the group chat. Please. Those make me happy. They make me happy too. They're too cute. I love them. It's okay. I knew it's been like a moment. And it's just me even reminding myself of the rules. But that is why I say. No little bounce. And that is not Vi, but I saw it in very small mode with a witch hat, and I was like, that must be Vi. And Vi does get the Doros from you too. That's a rule I never see. Well. Yes, but I saw it in mini. I said, oh, that is not. And it took me a minute. There's supposed to be a rules reminder. There. Well, I wasn't looking. 65%? That could have been a such cooler number, Cage. You were so close. But it's alright. Come get cozy. It's okay. Sorry you do not feel good. The adorable Doros. Yes, yes. Annie does great work. That is not a yolk. But it's not a yolk. I feel extra bum. Why are we making egg jokes now? 68%? So close, Divad. Oh, you're so close. No, it's been so long. Hello. I do not immediately remember the term nitro sludge, but I did also just get called out for not remembering a thing that someone else has had to help me fix. Divad had to tell me how to make sure that you guys could even hear the rain. Apparently you could not hear it. Scobie Bobby! Yes, hello! Sorry I had to freak out. Of course I remember that name. Welcome back! This is a very fun name change. Since I last have seen my son lost, it was... What the frick? You... Oh, fun! Okay. Gotta get your name all tidied up. I wonder if I should have changed mine. is not my name. My name is Raven. So why is it Obsidian? Because, okay? And then insert a usual mask, ragey scream, scrempting. And then move over. Well, it's lovely to see you, Nitro Sludge. It will take me moments, at least, to put those two identities together. But hello. I think... Your former family? Are you saying you have another family? Did you get another family? Oh my god. In only 6 months, you got a whole other family? Okay, now the mascara is warranted. I can do the mascara. Okay, I'll stupid. Yerp, me and my dog will go. Oh, that's so great. Okay. Good for you. Oh yes, and then you say hi. There you go. Yes, we have Annie in. When I was trying to get access to my freaking stream elements and the window was not loading, I could not see in the little that it was not a Vi emote. That is a me problem. It was an emote. I think I was saying that I think I'm going to finish these cranes. I did these guys. And then we will keep working on sketch. I could also jump into the book. Maybe we have a vote if I should keep doing origami or if I should do 3 mods and a trench coat sketch. In which case, I don't know. You're making cookies? Oh my god. I want your cookies. Oh, you missed that. Oh, we bet you do. I love to see everybody. Night Sky, hello. We have some of us doing quite well, thank you, and some of us are having a bit of a less great night. But hello, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I figured out my rain thanks to D-Bot. Thank God. I miss burning the frog. We do not burn the frogs. Do you see this little weirdo though? Do you see that's from Vi. Vi got me some weird little dudes, and I think that he looks quite unsettling. You see him from the top, and it's very like, oh. But I usually see him from more of a. How do I even make you see him? It's kind of like at that angle, usually, and he sits right there. It's very fun. See, that's the stream elements message I'm supposed to fix. Because we have one that's like, it does, it repeats on a timer that says, hey, you can redeem things between stories. And I'm always like, but I need to get a different one for while I'm doing origami. And I did that, but I didn't look too close at the details and it's a little bit garbled at the start. But you know what? You get the idea. And so it is fine. It's fine. Probably. Anyway. I do think I should make a vote. I should make a little vote thingy. A poll. That's a prediction. That's a different thing. I forget. And let's hope we can spell. Will you load? I guess that's it. Hello? Wow, this is not loading well. There we go. Freaking loud cheer tonight. That poll should start. Good. Everything is just a little bit extremely slow. It's fine. But now I can find out which one you lot think I should do. I'm pretty sure it's this little pot holder thingy that we make next. Pretty sure. Or else we work on the sketch. 3 mods in the Trenchcoat. Woo woo. It's been fun working on that at the end of the origami streams. Okay, people, only one person voted. But that also felt a little fast. Was that supposed to go that fast? Chime in if you wanted more origami. And of course, you can still redeem origami while we're doing this. But it looks like only one person voted, and it was for the 3 mods in a trench coat. So I will keep working on my silly 3 bird mods in 1 trench coat. Which is very fun. What is please scroll? There. That thing was quick. I think it's because it was too slow with loading. It wasn't working. I'm counting all of your votes. If you say it in chat, I'll count it as a vote. You got time. I'm still finishing my frickin' crate. We have 2 votes for trench coat for what I see. Origami or trench coat. I missed the vote, but I vote for whatever you want. I was the one that voted trench coat. Alright. Okay. I will show trench coat. Basically, tell me if you do not want to do trench coat, because we have origami that we've been working on. This is the next thing that we're gonna do. And then I guess we do wallet, which is an unhinged side of paper I don't want to deal with. And we have French fries with some weird proportions as well. And baby shoes. I don't know. Dress shirt and necktie. Also interesting. And then a ring. Yeah, the ring is the last thing. Or we can save those for not right now and just look at the trench coat. So a little while, like a week ago, we had somebody make a comment about like my 3 mods in the chat as if they were 3 kids in a trench coat, and this is the quick sketch I did of what roughly I thought that they would look like. It would be Fett, Mr. Owl as the head because it is cute, and I saw him in the little sunglasses in my head, and then the trench coat is built for everybody, so the shoulders droop significantly. In the middle, you can't really see his cage. You see the top of his head because his little owl. And then he's on masked shoulders and he's puppeteering the arms. And Cage gave me the okay that it would be little sticks in the arms. And then we have Mask, who has the bird beak that I thought ought to protrude at a suspicious level. But I made Mask too short here, and so I tried to redo it, and I gave him too much height, I think. This is where we're at. I'm going to just take a minute to cough, though, so hold on. Had some frows in my throat. I need water. Okay, so I like my shape here. And we've got a very faint tie that I think the owl will wear as a silly moment, and you can see you can see Cage's hair just a little bit. But I do think I need to make Mask go lower. Like, yeah, I need it to be at a suspicious height. Because I figure Mask would ruin the illusion by peeping out the belly. Like, you would be that kid. And yeah. I currently don't have you at a suspicious enough height with that. So, either I make you short, just get rid of your legs, as if you're also crouching, which, considering you're carrying a whole person and an owl, I don't think you will. Or I just move you down again. Since you're still just bones, it's fine. We can erase your bones. That sounds so messed up, but that is the idea. There they are. So we will work again on the trench coat. This is what you have voted for. Do any of you change your minds? Okay. I had made the trench coat outline, the bones, more permanent, more solid, just so I understood. And there's an instinct for me to bring the sleeve up on this side, as if we're doing something. Like Cage is really working the arms, and this one's trying to do something. I don't know what though. Jeez, I cannot clear my throat. And then the legs. Gonna bonk it down. Okay. We just gotta go scrubba all the way down. And that's fine. It's fine. We had Cage hunching too much, and I sound like I'm dying. Again, hold on. I don't know what that is. That my throat is so angry with me. I was kind of screaming earlier today. I was screaming along to music. It's what I do when I do my dishes, okay? Don't judge. But it's alright. And we do want that ish length I had decided. It's okay. It's okay. And my voice is turning very weird. But it's fine. Okay. I'm gonna put us froze in the trench coat. I fear that there would take too many frogs to fill a trench coat. I mean, especially of this height, if you need two grown adults in there, I don't see how you're gonna fit. The only person that I should, but I'm not sicky. I screamed. Did I take off my mascara during? I did. Okay, good. Cause I went on just a little. I'm gonna angry. I'm gonna angry at you. Just me. I'm not sick. I just sounded cause I've been screaming. My throat is angry. It's fine. But we know that. No. Okay, maybe I should whisper instead because of the screaming. But they say that whispering is just as bad for your throat as all the screaming. So I don't know. It might be a bad idea. Or even a secret metal vocalist. No, I don't know how to do screamo, but I mean like when you just as loud as you belt. It's called a belting, but like it's not about doing it well when you're doing the singing two dishes, cause it's just like a little party. That's all. But sorry, I haven't been here so many. You never have to apologize. Hey, remember that thing where I say that I don't take attendance? I mean it. You're you agree, Trench? I'm gonna ignore you. If that's where I put Mask's head this time, I think somewhere in between here and here. So yeah. Big old cage head. Here we go. And I know that there's hair involved. Floofa hair. You were eating trench puffs. I don't even know what trench puffs is supposed to mean. Specifically having rage puffs while I work on a trench coat drawing. Why am I'd have to start a new trench coat drawing after this. And then what? And then what? I worry what this will do to me. But okay, fine. if this is where Mac is roughly at, I don't know, shoulders. But then we have Cage's legs. So now Cage looks super tall. This is the problem I had before. Cage, how tall is your freaking Angie drawing on another page? I mean, maybe. I will make one more edit. And that's where the hair is. And this is the face. I think I nailed it. I'm never touching it again. Okay. And then there is... That's the leg. And that's the leg. And this is only relevant if we end up having the Trenchcoat bunched on stuff. Like if there's a knee bump. Knee bumps. Those are very low. But if there's weird lumps, and then this is especially weird considering I'm gonna make the coat go open here, because that's the point that Mask is up to no good at right here. So that's a button. Maybe the buttons are more spaced out now. But mask will open it to be peeping out. And there will be beak. So not as suspicious, but still suspicious beak placement. Favorite Halloween? TBH Halloween takes a cake for me, I guess. Snacks, food, and fun. Yay, Halloween! I was just halfway through watching Over the Garden Wall. Oh, that's a lovely show. And I like Halloween. Probably the best. The favorite holiday though? I think I might prefer the days where it's not actually a celebration and you're just like getting the day off. Where like we actually have the day to ourselves cuz like sometimes the holidays can be like a little much. Maybe I'm just used to seeing all you humans freaking out and going around doing all this stuff and getting overwhelmed or having like obligations with it. And then there's the people that feel like a failure because they haven't got everybody at a Halloween or a Christmas and they're alone. So it's just nice to be like, you just call me a human. Not specifically you, Devon, but yeah. Who are you? No, I know peoples that are in human world, which I am too, but I don't do as much of the stuffs. That's an insult. We frogs, most of the frogs were, if not human specifically, peoples. Ordinary days can definitely be celebrated. Yeah, and I mean like not to sound like the tree obsessed person that lives in a forest, but like Arbor Day. Like, where you're just like, oh, it's a holiday. I get the day off and I ought to appreciate the earth, but also like I just get to hang out. That's cool. That kind of stuff. Oops, sorry about cats. No, I thought you were just super excited. It's good. Yeah, I like a holiday where we just get to have time with each other. Or if not each other, ourselves. And that's nice. If there's a bunch of stuff that you're doing, it might, like, get to be kind of a lot. But you imagine that's an arm that he's gonna put up there. That's a leg. He's gonna put an arm up there. I imagine. No, I don't even remember. Yeah. I very confidently have lost my train of thought. I'm doodling some verbs. Let me enjoy. Let's see. Yeah, there's gonna be a button somewhere around here. And then there's another hand on this side. And another shoulder that's eventually gonna come around. I don't know. Rough bones. I think the hips start somewhere in here now. So these is the knees is where we get the length. There's only so much left. What am I doing? I'm looking at things separately and I need to look at them in whole. He's gonna have outturned feet, I have decided. I used to have him just cartoonishly both headed that direction, but they're gonna be like One knee here, pointing, and the other one that way. You know what I mean. I want to go stream, eat some cookies, and watch some Halloween movies. Oh, that sounds too nice. Okay, enjoy yourself. Enjoy the cookies. I'm jealous. Good night. Thank you for saying hi again. We missed you. Alright. I like this May. I like it. Okay. So I got the trench coat bones. I know the body bones mostly. I think we need to... You know, I was feeling the legs. We need to confidently set the rest of this down. I'm gonna get the legs down. And so we do not change. Message timer got Bork typoed. Hey, I already said that. Stop making fun of me. No, I did already call that out. I said that I messed that up. And I was trying to fix it. But when I tried to open Stream Elements while I was streaming, and with the rain still running, it just kind of said, illegal, you're not allowed to look at anything, and this will not load either. And I'm like, oh, stop. I don't care anymore. We will fix it when we fix it, Cage. But yeah, basically, it had to enter a message in the, like, bones of the thingy. Okay. Say the more fun number, please. But, I just was like... I just put the thing in. I changed the, like, in-between stories. You're so close. You freaking Devon earlier. Yeah, it was Devon that said 68%, right? Yeah, it was Devon. Anyway, I guess this is when I make Cage short. No. I'm not gonna make you short. I'm not gonna make you fat. You're hunched. We've established. You're only this tall because you're hunched. Because it feels weird when you're too tall. Because something about the torso being super long when you're on someone's shoulders, it started to feel incorrect. I was like, where do your legs go at this point? But they're here. I'm not gonna worry about shoulders or head yet for those goobers. That goober, or you goober, or even this one. But I am gonna get legs, so I'm trying to make the shape of our fake person, and then I will make the shapes of our real people as they pop out, as needed, and get the details of the trench coat, which I'm not 100% confident in. I do some doodles, but that does not mean I have, like, fancy art abilities. This is just because somebody said a funny thing, okay? I said I wouldn't do shoulders. It's just because that looks stupid. Erase it then, Raven. It's that easy. You know what, Raven? You're right. It was that easy. Okay. Also the fake hands. You don't need to see those. Yeah. Okay. So if you're there... We could give you a little bit more hips. Mask, where are you? How big should your hips be? We will go with this. If this is roughly how I want the thighs to be. Bopa bopa. This is our knee. And that is our knee. And we are wearing a trench coat. And it is the lawyer bird. So we should probably have some good pants. Some slacks. That is what we will be working with. This is theoretically going up like that. But we do not need that detail no more. It starts right here. And it go down. Very unconfident. Similarly. It's very outturn. In my head, Mask is a ballerina. Do you know what I mean? Is where instead of this, you did the ooh. Yeah. The feet is way out. And make it easier to draw. What kind of shoes do he got? I kind of want to draw him in Crocs for the sake of that, but then we have to do all the little holes in the doodads and that. No. No. We can do something else. What kind of shoes? What kind of shoes? Any notes? There is no mask anymore. So I don't know. Yeah, it should be dinner. This looks in proportion. It looks a little silly. I don't know. Oh, that's why. I'm going at too much of an angle at that. That's why. You know what? No, wait till we see. I like it. Just a little less outturned than I thought you would be. I'm getting the heel. I'm not very good at the shoes. That look like a clown shoe. Is it a clown shoe? I can't tell. You tell me. I don't know. It's looking like a clown shoe from here. You know what? I'm not gonna get too upset with myself. This is a goober, and if I roast them by calling them clowns, it is good. Trying and trying again. And that is better, I think. And none of the goobers that are in this are talking. None of the goobers are talking at all. Where did my goobers go? I got worse. Oh no. I don't know. Legs. There is legs here. And this foot just looks like it's more forward. It does. It just feels like that. Which which is going to be a problem. Oh, you know what? You know what kind of shoes I should choose? I will choose shoes. Well, those are very cartoony. I do not want that. None of this is help. None of this is help. Okay. No. Yes. Okay, come here, come here, come here. Photo. This is something I can work with, I think. How to be squarer in my toes. It's very big. It's a very big shoe. But we have established clown shoes. I don't know why. Because I can't seem to get that proportion right. Congrats, you're wearing clown shoes. Kind of clown boat shoes, but don't worry about it. Anyway. This is very good. I like this. I like this for me. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Clown boat shoes. Clown boat shoe shape. I like it. I feel more confident in this. The colorizing I want to choose after. But yeah, okay. And then this one. Oh, I gotta go bigger with the heel. And then this needs to be a bit flatter. Yes. Or I can do this angle. No, the other one was better. Okay. So he is in theory kind of twisted. So this knee is going to be the knee that really pops off. Okay. I can see things. Why do you question me? Clown? No, not you, Kate. This one. He's the one wearing the shoes. Should I put clown shoes on you? These are your legs up here. That's your knee. That's your other knee. That's your hair. Boop. Just little floopies. Right there. But this is his shoes. And I couldn't figure out shoes. And so we landed on freaking... Yeah. If that's... then that needs to be... That feels... too much. We're looking at this... like, we're behind a booth, we stood up and we've looked down to look at all of it. I think it's fair to go somewhere in between. So more like... here... Okay. Why did that look so unhinged? Okay. That looks too short considering. Okay. It just looks a little bit like clown shoes. But just a little too long. I committed, okay? Okay. Mid of heel. glass getting weirder. But I think I'm not wrong. Oh my gosh, trying to get reality to cooperate with me. Why do I try? I need to look at that angle of a boat clown shoe. I was confident in that foot. I was confident. If I go at more of an angle like this. Okay, that is the problem. Okay. Oh no, I've been too confident. Oh no. Ah. I don't know how to do this shape at this angle. In this angle. I think we found it. We found it, folks. I'm gonna clean up around there because I'm smudging it a bunch. Am I smudging? Am I smudging? Smudging is different. Okay. Did I figure it out? It looks a little short, but almost right. Ah! What was that? Tinkleberry! Thank you very much for the follow, Tinkleberry. Let's drop some dances. Oh, okay. I'll do Bouncy Frog if it will load. It's not much of a dance, but some of the other dances aren't very dancey either. That's just our tradition to welcome in whoever is new to follow, as well as I always say their full name. Full username, I mean. No, I like that point there. Alright, the pants mildly pointy. I don't know how to make that look better again, but we will figure this out. Oh, actually, maybe that's fine. Piece is looking good. Thank you. So this is based on a meme, and this is supposed to be an origami stream, but it's been here because I started it during a different one. And you know what? We're committing to it. Do you want to know what the bit is? I can show you the rough draft. Here's my 3 mods in a trench coat. One is an owl, one is a starling person, and one is a different bird person. And so I am dealing with their nonsense. I have gotten confident in the shape of my trench coat. And right now I am working on shoes, which I am not very confident about. That is my problem. It is the length. It is the length. Okay. Just need to look like it has a little bit more length to its toe. Yeah. Okay. So now we can make out the rubber sole shape. emphasize the heel and the back. And a bit. Join up a little creasings at the toe. I don't know. And we will color in later. Aha! If you aren't confident in shoes, then do clown shoes. That's what I was... Literally what we were joking, Tenko. Like... I was saying that I cannot do the shoe length very confident right now, and so I will make them big. And then I was like, you know, these are looking kind of clown shoe, and so we felt confident in calling them clown boat shoes because I'm designing them like boat shoes, but they're feeling kind of clown shoe-esque. Glad we're on the same page. That's that. And you need to be more. Take all the way back. I can get that is sharp. Now will be sharpened, and now will be sharpened. I like it. Hi, Ray. Thank you very much. They look fine. I take it, Caps. No, I appreciate the very confident, they look fine, screaming at me. It makes me feel very good. I'm going to roll an ad while I kind of just mutter and scribble at the pants now. But I'm going to run a minute ad. I mean, I've seen Spike Spiegel's feet and Cowboy Bebop. Yours look great. I have not specifically looked. Thank you. But here is ad, and I'll be back at the trench coat. Okay, I like this shape. You know what? I don't think I want to touch the pants very much. That's where that's gonna fall. And this is that bit. I'm very confident that this arm will stay down. So let's get this really solidified. Just like with my origami, I like to do the first pass and then the confident one. And that much is confident. And it looks good. So that is good. Okay. Is ads done? No, ad is almost done. Okay, ads should be done now. I think that I am confident in the legs. If the coat goes right around in here, that's perfect. What do you guys think? Should I be trying to figure out this arm? I might have to leave this arm until after we get the other stuff done, but I feel confident in a lot of these spots. So I am going in with a hard line. Like that. And maybe I shouldn't. But listen here. We got confident. And I'm glad of it. Okay. Now. Let's get deciding on how... no, I changed my name already. If this is gonna fall, we want this to fall. We want buttons continuously. I think that to be the last button. So this can kind of pop open if it need to. Around here, I think I should go the other way actually. This will fall confidently there, and this might pull A little more as it's the confident leg. And then there's the back line. That will meet. I don't know about that side. But, okay. And I think I will go with Cage's little head and the Fetster doodle. Huzzah! So we go back up to the owl at the top. This is where I ask, hey Fed, are you still here? Can you drop a bunch of your emotes, please? They are my inspiration. I do not have them. If you don't, I'll have to go Google. Don't make me Google owls. Dude. Okay. None of these look like he'll fit. Ah! There you are. Hello. Why do you have a little bunny tweaking? Hi, Gage. Do you have a fet emote? If no, maybe we leave that for later, but I can at least do your freaking hair. That. It's okay. It's okay. So, I am deciding that this is a very short little owl. So, like, this is the bottom of his belly. And I think we can put that confident. That is the owl belly. And then deciding about feet is an after thing. But this is your little forehead in here. So, in my headcanon of this, you cannot notice that your head is visible. You do not notice this. So your eyes can't be there. But maybe our eyebrows? No. Not even. But we'll get the little hair thingies. So I put them right here. And I think we will add a little loose one. But they will be mostly put together as you have them. Because that's how your hairs is. And so this is the line. And so it's gonna be like that. But you know, there's gonna be owl feet we need to account for. You know? Maybe we have this one lock of hair that comes out over the lapel a little bit. But this one does not. And yeah, that's the idea. Okay, your eyebrows are just gonna be the little bitty a bit of eyebrows. That's all you have. Need a tiny bit. And then we need Fetster feet. Come on, Fet, drop your feet pic. Oh, Cage, did you see that? I found the English command. Don't yikes at me. I don't mean it. I just need to see a cartoon owl that we want to doodle for this. I'm gonna draw like this, little guys. These are like boop, boop, out, out, down, down, out, out. So that's gonna be how that is. But he's going to have dark because I don't want to redraw over your stuffs. Boop. 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 I was doing well detailed, I'd get them real curved so that it looks like he's clawing into your head. We're not gonna work too hard at that. He's cartoony owl, so he is not ouchy owl right now. This is what he gets for not dropping owl emotes. Specifically at the times when I need them. But there we go. Got a little owly do. We can't see his wings. He needs less ears. Ears, but like lesser ears. So more like there. Yeah. That's all he needs for ears. How do I want to do the next? Where are you? Mouse? Fat. Okay. We will go ahead and get some fluffy little owl feathery face details going on so that we have a shape of a head. Okay. Yeah. Does that look weird? It kind of looks weird. Try again. I like that better. They both look weird. Maybe it's because it's too wide. Probably. He's starting to look like Stewie. This is a problem. This side is being especially uncooperative. Oh, the smudges. Oh, all the smudges. Okay. Last victory is Fets. What? What is Fets? What victory? What? Huh? It was looking like Stewie. Oh, yes. I think he might give more of the, what's his name? The koala from American Dad, though. In this particular image, is gonna give more of that vibe. He's not that vibe as much, but the image will give that vibe. Okay. Boop. 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 No. I'm trying to do like a cartoony couple points, but what if we just do 1, 2? I like that Okay. Does that look like a stupid shape of his head? The little fuzzies? I think it's gonna be fine. But this is a little bit small compared to this side. Better. Okay. Now. This is making me wonder if he should be wearing a hat. What if he wore like a Sherlock Holmes hat? I'm not sure where the flaps would go. Do they go up? Do they go up? Because it's weird. You know what was this Sherlock Holmes and the... Oh no, they go forward and backward. What am I saying? What am I saying even? Right? Yeah. What if I gave him that kind of hat? To imply that you guys are often detectives. Little detectives. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Something like that. And there would have to be hatch, 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 hatch. No. Trying to lean more into the detective side of things. Well, then I shouldn't give him the hat, should I? But you're wearing an owl as a hat. That is your hat. Proof. There he is. Being worn as hat. I think I prefer him in the glasses. Being a creepy instead of a Sherlock. Lately, I'm concerned about my brain power. I at least used to take pride in it. You are probably completely burnt out, monsieur. You do all the things, and you don't get the rest like you should. I see you, I see you. Don't you dare. Don't feel bad about yourself because you can't freaking function because you do too much. Illegal. But should he be wearing a ball cap? I'm trying to be inconspicuous. I am just an owl going to a movie. No, that looks stupid. I can't figure out how to draw that. So we're just, no. That's a no. He gets ears, he gets little floofies, and he gets glasses. This is what he gets. Okay. That's definitely the side that this is gonna lean on. Ball cap, face mask, sunglasses. I think it's gonna be that, because if I do face mask, then he's not gonna be a visible beak either. So he just gets sunglasses. This is what we have decided. And by we, I mean me, but no one else said anything, so yeah. Okay. No, I always want him to hold it. Don't undo too much. Okay, 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 okay. Alright. Yes, the little band. Screw you! uh, the little band goes under his ear because deal with it. You're freaking rude. Technically, the owl ears are like at the side of their head. This thing is actually just like the horned owl floofy things usually, but like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. No, where's my favorite glasses? Oh, there they are. Okay. And then... Mm-hmm. That's looking bad. Let's try again. Okay. And if that's going that far down, that needs to go that far down. And be confidently that far down. That looks better. Mm-hmm. Something like that. Hmm? Um... No. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Get good solid outer rim. I'm liking it. Eee. There's no taking the glasses off at this point. It is very confidently part of this. If Bet comes back and says, actually, I think I wouldn't wear sunglasses, I will tell him, excuse me? You are now. That is all. That is all that we can say. Okay. Little puppy. Little puppy. This is the shape of his head. This is my mud vet. Okay. His little beak here. Little beak up there. I don't know where he puts his beak. As if he attaches it every morning. No. What do you think? Is it up high? Is it down lower? bit lower in my first sketch. It'd be really helpful to have a freaking fat emote. I'm going right here. And it's gonna be like that. He's yapping. Just a little bit of yapping. Just a little bit of like, one ticket, please. You know. He's such a cool dude. I'm liking it a lot. Look at that cool owl. Ah! Okay. I accidentally erased some of this, but this is fine. It was confident, so it's easy to find again. Huzzah. And I do think he gets a little tie. Because he's trying to pretend to be a business owl. But maybe the tie isn't perfect. This is a little tie. Oh shoot, I overdid that one spot. I liked where it was looking like more inconsistent. Yeah. Okay, he has a tie. Coloring, shading, whatever for tie. I'm going vertical stripes. Very light vertical stripes. Beautiful. Okay. To get owl texturing, I don't think his emotes really have any. So I'm just going to do shading of the little man. He has some color to him, so he gets to be shaded in. This will take a while. I want it to be smooth. Smooth and even. It's looking good. He's just a silly little owl at the top of a trench coat. 3 mods in a trench coat. I got impatient. Chill out, Raven. Pretty good. But the rest of him is this color too. So let's go for shading. For shading. He's a little bit stumbly in his belly. And this part is that I can just kind of smudge. But I want some things to be more clean. I'm getting lazier about this because I've decided to smudge, but I've got this, dang it. Okay, we need to clean those things up like I said. I don't want to have to color in this whole trench coat, so I'm thinking that it's going to be a pale colored trench coat compared to most of the other things. I erased some of the vector. Okay. Fixie, fixie, fixie. Okay. He look good. Redefine his neck. It's underneath this floof. Let you redefine the floof. And the tie. And even the tie design. Okay. Oh, TVH. Yeah. On top of whatever is wrong with my sleep, I think I'm burning myself out. Certain factors not helping. I wanted to draw something today for Hatsune Miku's birthday. Right. Aww. Yeah. No, don't pardon the vent. I appreciate. I tried to pop in, but then I got pulled away, and I was like, ugh. And you were on a BRB screen anyway, and so I was like, okay, I should probably go do the other thing that I'm being pulled away to. But I did see the Hatsune Miku's birthday thing. That was nice. People be saying that. And you came after my car. Oh, aw, okay. I'm sorry you had to crash out. But, oh my goodness, louds. I think that Herbert's wrapping up the whatever the heck soon, but Jesus, they're making weird noises. Oh, I did say at the start of Scream, Herbert very clearly is having all of his acolytes. Doesn't want me calling them cultists. Acolytes over. And they were making some weird rhythmic sounds, and then now, I don't know. Anyway, I know you got a lot going on, and the thing is, like, the more you, like, blame yourself about, I'm not even doing this stuff, the more you're, like, not even gonna get the rest. So I hope that you can just be like, I am intentionally resting, and if I rest badly, I do another rest. What is silent crash? I put on emote only mode, cleared chat, and went quiet for the next 10 minutes or so when BRB and this decided to end. Yeah, that sounds like a silent crash. Aww. Hold on, I adjust my bunked desk. Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta be like, actually, I'm getting the frick out of here. Enough of this. I have not had to do much for stream. I have done that when Stinky has happened. Evil skunk bomb. But not much. Yeah. Very valid. I'm glad that you said you first and left, and I hope that I hope that you got some rest with that. Like you got a breather. But I also hope you get more rest later. Is my ring doing things? No. Okay, good. Look at the little fucking guy! Okay, now with the feet in place, we're gonna properly fill out your hair as well, Monsieur Cage. Nightwind. This is all your head. And you're trying to look down and tell Mass to cover up the freaking coat. And he's not listening. And the bird is on your head, gripping with sharpish talons. Cartoony sharp talons. So not like real talon. Ouchie sharp. But, kinda. So you would really appreciate if Mask would just, do the thing that you guys came here to do. What is this? Antler frogs. Hi, Pazuzu Helmut. We have put the frogs up. Are you asking them to go away? Now they are gone. You could also have them just to stay. Because I had the frogs on. And away and so on. Lurp, thank you for giving Cage the hug. No, I can't. But you can add. Ugh. Okay, that did not work. It still isn't working. Please. I'm gonna get annoyed. Where is the freaking heck? There we go. The bread does take precedence over the frogs. But you can have the bread and the frogs. Isn't that fun? I like it. I didn't know you had skin. Okay, what? The hell does that mean? What? I appreciated Annie's headband when I came in here. Because maybe I just saw her looking. There's that stretch. Aww. That is very nice of her. She's always so nice. She's so sweet. And so lovely of her to not call attention either. Because that's a proper supportive friend of not like, hey, I know you were going through a thing and so I'm here to do that. Which is very announcement and give me props and aren't I a good friend energy sometimes. It's more of a, hey. And that's it. Every time I smudge. I get the edges of the coat. And I redo the coat. And they should be a little smudgy. But they shouldn't be that smudgy. Everything's getting a little fuzzy. But that's fine. Okay. And then there is... the cage hair. That's you. Anyways, what? Not knowing I had skin. What is it? It's you, Cage. Okay. Fit. Cage in here. Mask. I'm enjoying this. I need to fix that. Okay, Cage, since you have been here and we have worked on this, where do you think we are doing the arm? I've decided clown boat shoes for Mask. And sunglasses, and tie. I'm sitting in this kit. What the fuck does it mean? There's not many living things that don't have skin. Why do you not think I have skin? Or why did you? I don't understand. Cage. Operating the stick arms inside the trench coat. Comme ça. We have this arm definitely going down. That is, yes. It just fell so perfect. But this arm, I'm wondering if we should have you have, like, a thing. I don't know. If I try to go up, the sleeve would definitely fall down, and it would look stupid. That might be fun, but it would also kind of mess up some of the bunching up there. You know, if it did that and there's bunches, and the stick would be too long. But that could be you waving. Jellyfish reads. What the frick? It gives me puffing without a redeem. Hi, your local dealer. Sorry, I'm pouting for something. We'll ignore them. You're right. Talk to you. Let's yap. I think that's... Yeah. Hi. First, thank you for the follow. Your local dealer. I have to say your full name. I have to call you out. Don't worry, I won't say it anymore. But let's do our little dance party. That's our other tradition that we have here. It's the I say your full name and then dance party whenever you're a new follow. Hello. Welcome in. I'm actually the dealer around here. I do the card dealing as a redeem, but I mean, I think you're a different kind of dealer, probably. The cultists are doing a thing. I think you were supposed to go over there. Herbert the pervert, our cult leader, singing frog, he busy, but he'll probably get you lots of business. No, the funny way. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh no. Thank you for hydrating. No, it is very important to always hydrate. Yes. And can someone else ask Pazuzu Helmoth if the bread with the frogs was good for the redeem? Because I have to mark it as complete or reject it, and I don't know what to do. I put up the bread, so I think I should mark it as complete. But someone else, can you ask Pazuzu and then tell me what Pazuzu says? Because I'm not talking to Pazuzu. Because they are the long list, the final straw on the long list, big stack, whatever, of people just causing me to rage puff for free, aka just bug Raven. Make Raven all upset. You know what? I'm gonna do a freaking thing. I'm gonna do a dang thing. No, we're not banning Pazuzu. We're just teasing. But well-earned tease. I'm gonna do a thing. Cage, I'm gonna do the thing. You know the thing. I'm just gonna edit the thing first. Okay. I'm gonna do a thing. Okay. You are gonna have 12 days. It now says 13 days. Whatever the freaking heck. Anyway. No boss, dude. Why you call me no boss? I did it. It just took a minute to get the freaking edit up. Gee, everybody's so mean to me tonight. This thing couldn't have happened soon enough. I mentioned back during my donathon, at the bottom of one of the things that could happen, meet Onyx. Thank you for the posture check and stretch, by the way. Um, I have a friend who will not put up with your being me. Oh, your local dealer. You're my 1369th follower. Noise. 136. Anyway, we had Onyx in the list of the things that you could do, and when nobody did nothing, we didn't get enough money on that. I was like, okay, then we won't meet Onyx. It's fine. You could have done better with the follower number. I mean, that's probably the best you could do for a while. But since Onyx was not on the list, we did not raise enough money. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't yell at me. The idea was basically she will not get met, but now I think because a certain Pazuzu and others teasing me, especially tonight, I have decided maybe I need what the mods kind of joked would. They said that she will probably get called Mean Raven. I think you need her. So at some point, if I get all done with you, she gonna take over. As long as everybody raises the ribbits for it. I just want to make sure that everybody would be interested in that. If nobody wants that, well then I'll tell you what the other alternative. Raven just doesn't stream on the day she is overwhelmed or done with it. Yeah. So if you want me to actually have a stream on my channel, then Onyx will take over. If you don't want me to stream when I get overwhelmed, then don't do that. But thank you, Fett. Contributed 2k ribbits. It says 4k, so I'm gonna guess Cage also contributed. But I don't know. Thank you very much. So there you go. Chat. Is it cringe to call chat? No. Who are those other though? You guys stop. Bully? You think I'm a... Oh, that is rich. Oh. So rude. You freaking... Chat, why is this guy yapping to chat about chat? Because that's a mod. Put some respect on that name. That is Cage Nightwind. The arms of the 3 mods in a trench coat doodle. But also, Cage, what you were saying about the arms. As I go back to that. I'm not bullied. You can make me cry, you guys. This isn't fair. This is why I wanted Onyx to be in charge at some point. She wouldn't let you guys be me. Cage Nightwind. Even my body's bullying me. This is not fair. You guys are mean. I think the arms down are fine in terms of blending in. What? I thought you were making fun of how I said it or something. If I didn't pronounce the duh enough. Which would be its own joke of me needing... Anyway. Hi, Tetra. Welcome in. I'm drawing 3 mods in a trench coat. Can you guess whomst? And Kate, you say arm down is good for blending in. Yeah, I think so too. Why you slap yourself? Because the bully self, I know, but... Ah! Okay, I did this. No, we're gonna keep this down. You will blend. Draw the mod and the owl in the trench coat slow dancing. For one, there's two mods in the trench coat that aren't the owl. There's three in total. And then... Hi, Tundra. And then... It's a little owl that's this big compared to the torso on the next person, who scrunched over is still bigger than him. He could be on his feet. Okay, never mind. I have to doodle now. Cage. Forgive the shitty doodle of you that I'm about to do. But I imagine that they are asking for this. I'm screaming at life. You are looking down. This is just how I have to do. That is too far. Okay, let's start from the feet. Never mind. The owl feet. Chunky owl body. Owl head. Owl arms. And the leg and the leg. And the leg and the leg. Body hunched over, and the arms, and they're holding the wings, and this is what would happen. Okay, he would hold them on his feet like that, I think, and it will be cute. Make him look handsome, just like in real life. I don't normally draw. I will go cry for everybody being yelled at. I'm not. I don't normally draw, and I just thought I'd doodle a silly thing, and then they keep saying I'm yelling at them because they were yelling at me, and I just said, ow. Why is my child so mean to me? So much bullying. I'm already crying. Lerp, thank you for not jumping on that bandwagon. You just say it. You call it out. Oh, boy. We'll do the rest of the wrinkles in a minute. Just get the edges right. Okay. There should not be a hole that. Okay. And that is where the stick will be. That is where that one will be. Thank you for head pats, Tetra. The only person being nice to me. I just want to doodle some silly mods. Fair lord to the owl. The owl is Fetster. I believe my very first mod. And Fet was here at the start of stream. Will probably be in and out continuously. Fet usually tells us where we're going to raid to. Fet is almost everywhere apparently in this community. Fet is all seeing. Fet is a very cute little owl. And I have been yelling that is the only yelling I will say that I've been doing. I've been calling out for Fet. Fet! Fet! Can I get one of your owl emotes, please? Smash! It's kind of simultaneously with me and the other, but Fet really stepped up. Yeah, you are pretty speedily. It's true. Oh. There we go. Okay. The little owl, if he will show his face, will probably have somewhere where we will raid to in, I'm going to say we're going to raid in probably 40 minutes. I think it's time to do the... I need to decide things here, but I am not sure how I will decide. If we should be able to see the knees, you know? Man, I love those rings you have. Thank you. I don't know where I have gotten them. I find them in weird places. I have literally gotten rings in such weird times. I don't know what to tell you. They're wild. Splurb. What am I doing? Do I want to try and figure out the knees thing? If there will be, like, tension from the knees buckling out. And if so, how? How will I show this tension? How? What? I am quite thoroughly lost. I will tell you this confidently. Do they usually show how the knees is in the way? Okay. Yes, this might be the trick. Nope, that is unhelpful. Cage! I didn't know! My goodness! Maybe this will be better. Yeah. Okay. Now what this means is that this will buckle in because of the legs. You see? The tightness will happen. So we will have to do here. Looking very snatched. And if we do it there, that will look better. For the suspicious beak. I need an adult. Well, this is an 18 plus stream, so unfortunately I do think we are all adults. Oh no. I did see that coming. Raven picks up shiny rings. I thought it was magpies that picked up shiny rings. Or is it gross? Those are all corvids, and yes, they all do. I'm not a bird. They're the birds. I'm a deer lady. There's a reason I have this here. You know, guy. I need a better adult. Okay, but for real, let's pick a safe word right now so that we know if this is going too far. Please? And we respect that. Please? That is the warning to the both of you. I'm a raccoon, so I can't know. A raccoon? A shuffle cat? While I'm doing a trench coat photo? What have I been doing? How did I not realize? How did I not... Fester! There's the little owl. That's how you have him. Safe word is cucumber. Okay, good. Okay, Fester. Look. This is you. Because you weren't here to drop one of your owl emotes, I did have to take liberties. But that's you. Concombre. Ooh. Oh no, that's not quite the word. What do you think, Fat? You're sitting on cages. There he is! There's the little guy! Oh my gosh. Your beak is differently shaped. I should change it. We can do this. That is the cage. Nose. Gotta fill that in. Smudgy, smudgy. Fill. And I think we have recovered nicely. That looks like a little man. That looks like the little man. Did you see that, Fetster? Your local dealer loves you. Just makes the messed up timer message. Thank you. Cage was making fun of me earlier for what I did with that. But I wanted to have a non-reading one. Yeah. What is wild? Most days... It's easy once! I know. Most days I'd be over by my heaven very often say. Consider this the cucumber. Okay. There was the line draw. Okay, stay me back. I said cucumber. We're not doing it. I will protect my mods. Please move your nonsense on to Fetster. Unless Fetster does not want. Line drew. Yes, sir. I was about to really like... That would have been very harsh. I should not. Yeah, that's a sus little guy. Okay. I have this. I think we need to bunch in to show the legs tension. And that is the next move. So, let's do some tensions. I think that is the right spot that I want for that side. But I like that. Okay. Yes. Yes! Okay. What's funny is that it's like Cage's butt and knees are going to make it go this way, so that brings the waist in. And then Mask's shoulders make the sides go back out to make the fake waist. Fat, you're looking snatched. Your long body. Do you like your semi-clown shoes that Mask is wearing? I'm enjoying this immensely. We're probably gonna read out in 30 minutes. I'm going to make that also my line drew. Because I'm having fun, but I'm also like, once I lose a spot and I don't know what I'm doing next, I do kind of lose my brain a little bit. And I don't want to do too much more tonight. I want to get this. And that will be your arms out there. So that can be a funky shape. And that one too. And then it'll be like a line. Funkily. And it'll be drawn way in and then drawn right back out so that it goes like whoosh whoosh. And the same thing going on over here. Whoosh. A whoosh. Do we need to send out the search party to find Raven's lost brain? I'm wearing the bread. It says it all. That's all we need to know. That my brain is a bread instead. Yeah. Look at this lumpy guy. Look at this super lumpy guy. I like it for him. Yeah. And then that sleeve will just go like that. Look at that useless sleeve. The bread. I imagine saying that like that. The bread. The bread. The claw. Yee. I like it. And then this one's a little less obvious. So it's like that. Lumpy McLumperson. Looking good. That's the name I will give your guys' fake alias. But I don't know what you guys call him. Okay. And then it'll go kind of loosey again. It can move around. Nah. I returned. Hello. I want to save for Lumen, but I also want to keep trying to get Eblena. Eblena. Oh, my stream totally stuttered. That is not good. Maybe I should close out things. This is why I don't normally have the rain running. Okay. I will probably have to clean up some things again. But I like the rain. It's a good idea for frickin' origami streams. Okay. I like this. Now we get to do the line, probably. And then we will do the face. Yeah. Apple tree. How many raccoons are in that trench coat? Strangely enough, 0. But there is an owl, a starling harpy, and another bird person. It's 3 mods in a trench coat. I need to be relabeling my stream, but it's 3 mods in a trench coat, and we have finished 2 of the visible parts of the mods. We have 1 more visible mod part, but we still have what the middle mod is working on, which is the arms bit. So I think that's what I should do. And that is what I will do. Okay. So, Cage in the middle there is operating a couple of sticks inside the arm. And so I'm going to have them pop out and very conveniently be stick-looking hand things. I don't like that. I want slightly different. Yeah, that's the hand. Stick number 1. I love that hand. Love that hand. That was the Tootsie Roll owl at first. Sorry. Oh my gosh, that was so loud. I'm so sorry. Yes. Yes, he is. And you Google Fetster is our owl. It is the owl up top. That is him. Three woodland critters in a trench coat. Accurate. In other words, keep pulling for the dragon girl, war criminal, or embodiment. If evil, why hot? Or save and pull for the sniper angel in a motorized wheelchair. Well, I like the idea of in a motorized wheelchair. But I mean, if evil, why hot? If evil, why hot, though? We gotta go with that. Owl was too obscure of a guess, but I should have went with my first impression. It was him. I mean, he kind of looked like a raccoon from far. I'm feeling very pleased with this as we go. Look at that stick arm. I just gotta clean up that one bit. Stick. My artistry. Impeccable. And that's the other stick arm, I think. Should I have more traditional little hands? Yeah. I'm gonna try this one be more traditional. Perfect. Yeah. My freaking voice. I told people earlier I was screaming along while I worked on my dishes. You know, you sing while you're doing the dishes, listening to music, have a little dance party. Anyway, my voice has been kind of garbledy. And that is the technical term, folks. So I apologize for all the throat clearings. But there we go. There we go. What's his name? That is Fetster, that is Cage, and that is Mask, my mods. But I think that their full persona... I said his name. I made a guess. I said his name. Oh, wow. I've erased the little kitty face now. I think... Mr. Lumpy McLumperson is what I called him or something like that. Because, look, he be lumpy. Because there be a two whole more people in there. But what do we think his little fake sticking with Fesk Netwind? Oh, I like that one. Eee! Fet cack at you. Cack at you. Impeccable. Thank you, Tetra. That is a very good pun. I love it. How many ops has he smoked? Ooh. I don't know. I think we need to come up with his stats later and we can fill that in right there. Maybe he has a few aliases. But I like Fesk Netwind. So maybe that's what we put as his name. And then aliases and Lumpy McLumperson. Mr. Lumpy McLumperson. And then Ops smoked. I don't know. But we can come up with that. I want to write that down on his little scribble sheet. Fesk Netwind Mr. Lumpy Nope. Person. Yes. I like it a lot, and I need a cop. Oh, my voice. But now I have made his sticks. And it is nearly the time to find a raid. So I will color in his shoes and pants, I think. And so also finalize up how that be looking at the bottom there. Make my confident final lines, hard lines. And I'll tell you, we will be back to finish up Fast Night Wind, or if he gets another name, we will decide then. Tomorrow. I'll be doing another origami stream. We'll do some more cranes at the start. Maybe do some new origami folds, and then finish up this little weirdo. We're gonna have to ask Mass to show up, because we need to have him see his part, because I'm making his face tomorrow. That's the part that I haven't done. He missed me doing his legs part. The legs is done. But yeah, what's he bench? As a unit, I do not know, but considering Mask has Cage on his shoulders, and Cage is actually doing the arm workout of lifting an arm. I mean, these arms had to like get the tickets from the people and like hand them the money. I have to imagine, like, if you hold your arms up a bunch, and then the fact that you're pulling a long lever. I bumped the camera, I'm sorry. I imagine Cage has got some good upper body strength, at least in this world right here. That or he dropped the arm sticks, which would also be a problem. Probably as much as that little problem. The suspicious beak hole. I find it very entertaining. Oh, I need to have the overlap right there, so I can't do that right there. I can do that. Okay. That should actually... What have I done? What have I done? It's fine. I didn't mean to bonk the camera. It's not bonking you. I promise. But I don't really have a thing that I can bonk you with visibly here. Okay. Tomorrow. Erasing bones. Solidifying Mask's face. And the buttons. I think we should have slightly darker pants. Do we disagree? Should have darker pants. I get the feeling his shoes should be lighter than his pants. I know. His shoes should match his coat, which is going to be very light. I don't want to have to shade the whole thing. So, the shoes will also be fairly light. Trying to be careful. I wish I could erase my bones sometimes. Oh, jeez. I mean, if you have bone problems, I can see why, but like, don't do that. Don't do that. I think I know what you mean. But I'm really hoping you mean that sometimes you think it would be fun to be jelly. Because that's kind of fun. really looks like he would fit in at the business factory. That would also be fun. Don't want to see other thing. Oh, I don't want to know. I'm glad you like Lerp. I think he would fit in at the business factory. Yeah. I'm also getting the feeling that he would lend you his trench coat to hang out with your raccoon friends in a stack of raccoons in a trench coat too. He would be chill like that. Canonically, Mask wear purple suit. So, this should look like a purple suit. Should be just a little bit darker. I'm trying to make it look real smooth. No. Can't say that too loud. Too much. Thank you. I like that. He Dev gets all the ladies. He means business. Yes, he would. He do. Okay. Next leg. Also roughly this ankle. Maybe a little bit straighter out. And then outline that leg. And then I'll shade in his shoes. Make little smudges. And then we will be raiding away. And wrapping up. Because Raven needs sleeps too. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys have enjoyed mostly just 3 mods in a trench coat work. I've enjoyed it. It's been good. It's good to do. I haven't had a sketch to work on. Like, not a real one. Like, I do all these little shitty doodles. But who can resist the stick hands? I know, right? I do all these little doodles, but I don't usually like give myself time to work on something like properly. And I would consider this me giving myself time to work on something properly. So if you're wondering if this is the best Raven can do, kinda, yeah. This is about the best I can do. I mean, this is in a specific cartoonish theme. So forgive me. We have to cooperate with Fet's emotes vibe, you know? And it's still not perfect, really. I should be getting his coloring with this stuff. I should do that part. I can do that. He gets just a little bit of the V's in his neck. Because we can't see his wings. I don't have to do that part. In his neck, which kind of looks like it's just tie colors. So I'll bring that down. And then his head. Come back here, Fet emote. And fluff that up because it's fluffed. And I knew you had more spikies. I'll give one more down here. But it's dark. No fluffs. So that we can imply more fluffies. And then finish what you're doing, Raven. Finish this side. Yeah. And a little heart. Darken the ears. Darken the arch. And then give you little eyebrows. You have little bitty eyebrows. We can do this. I'm very glad to get the details. If you guys have said stuff I cannot see. Oh, you also grab around. Oh, yes. This completes Fet. I see it now. I like it. Eyebrows. Tell me that's not a better you now. Oh my goodness. Look at you. You got someone for us? Oh, wait, you don't need to do any comparison. I'm gonna say stuff. I can't see stuff. You little shit. I'm also gonna darken your sunglasses a bit, Fet, while I'm up here. Yeah. Okay. Last step before what we raid to is the shoes. Shoes time. I made sure to like emphasize some like where the rubber soles is supposed to go a little bit where I could. So around this stuff. And then a little bit where the wear and tears is. The realism comes in here very strangely, but it's not totally real. So that's how we get it. Okay. Catch up the bear! It's a catch up raid! Oh no! I have been raided when I thought that I would raid soon. I fear I must stick around. Perhaps one of my mods can summon the other mod so that he does not miss while I am drawing his dumb little face. Ah! Catch up raid! Look at you guys! Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Catch up the bear. No, don't say sorry. It's not much. I was just holding back because I was like, I should possibly sleep. But I like a raid. And we're almost done. Thank you for giving the shout out. Welcome in, Catch Up the Bear. Thank you for bringing your peoples. I appreciate it. We were doing origami and I did not change anything about my stream. We're doing this doodle, which is based off of a super quick doodle, which is based off of a weird moment where somebody mentioned something about 3 mods in a trench coat, and so I am drawing my 3 mods. And we have Fetster up at the top. You will see there is the owl. This is Cage. You can't see much of Cage Nightwind's face. But the arms is operating the stick arms. The legs is making all the curves happen. Very important. And then mask. We've done the legs, but we're about to do the face and finish up the trench coat. So we're close to the end of this doodle. I love him. He's awful. Look at him real close. Oh, adorable. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, what is that? Moving on. Feet. Okay, cute. Thank you for this. I appreciate it. So, you know what? We're gonna stick around. Okay, we're not gonna raid yet. I'm gonna work on this. And I have asked my mods to maybe bug the 3rd mod who was in here earlier to show up just so that we can do the little face. 3 mods in a trench coat joking comment was, it was you! It was Tetra! Thank you for this inspiration. You've created more stream content, and I should give you a very... there's no hat here. Nobody's wearing a hat. Should give a very hearty tip of the hat. Oh. I hydrate. Basically, I need to move along to Mask, who is probably the more difficult of the little faces to draw. It turns out weird one. I didn't have to do hardly any drawing of Cage, but I wanted to make sure the hair was right, and it's pretty straightforward there. And now I gotta draw Mask's funkiness. So we have a big old swoopy hair thing. We have the funky mask covering the eyes, including the bird beak. Did I ever say you were going to put a hat on my dragon? Oh, I gotta take out your dragon. I don't have a hat small enough for your little origami dragon. I don't know how to. I mean, maybe we could use this little teensy tiny swan as a hat for you, but it's the same color. You wouldn't even see him. It's the same color as your dragon. You wouldn't see anybody. Well, anyway, that's a teeny tiny swan. We should get a hat for your little dragon. Tipped hat. Could put a hat on this guy, maybe. I don't know if I have any hats. Oh, well. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we see Mask, but if not, then he's just a thinky loser that didn't get to join for when we finish this up. And that's his own misluck. And he will get to see it later. Okay. This goes down to the second button, and then gets pulled, and there's the face. Let's draw the face. There's Mask, Spiffy. You did the thing. Thank you, Cage. Oh. I have returned. Welcome back, your local dealer. We are not going to ship you with anybody right now. We had drawn the line, thank you. So we will respect that. And they are mods that are here that I am drawing. They know how to make sure you know talking, if they so choose. Let's give the corners. Okay, so Cage, I am understanding I should have your hair swoopy, and I should have these 3 lines that are brighter, and then the end of your mask and the beak, and then the mouth. This is correct. Where are we shipping people off to? But that is how I should be drawing you, yes. I will do my best to keep all of that in / poking out. Hee hee. But there is a lot goings on. So we can confidently say I don't have to have details for the top of the hair. What am I doing? Oh no, actually that looks good. And so it's getting pulled back. This should look like there's fingers grabbing on inside. I need to. Oh wait. Sure. I have it going this way. Does your swoop only go this way? Because I could also have it go that way instead. It will cover your eyes thingies though. Do you want it this way? That's how your art is with the pointing, but I can put it this way with the swoopy instead. I'll start with mouth mask shape. The jaw. And the member. Big ol'. Oh, the beak. Well, there's the beak, but then there's the hair swoopy. Yes, feel free to go right around and get all of your stuff. I meant to be saying that, but I think my brain got distracted. Yes, please go look out yourself. Thank you so much, Ketchup the Bear. I appreciate it so much. Where is the boop boop? Thank you. Okay. Where is my brain? My goodness, I don't know. But I really appreciate you having me here. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm in the middle of 2 designs, so being mostly accurate is fine. Okay. Does it cage swoopies? I need mask hair swoopies. Hair bangs are on the right side, and the beak kind of points straight forward, but I always draw the face at an angle. Yes, well, you have to have your beak pop out this way, so I will have your hair go this way. Yes, you are between 2 designs, but the hair was kind of consistent that they're the floopy, unless that was not accurate. Oh no. It is already solid. I will do swoopy swoop over here. And that is just how that is. Up there. And then the beak has to pop out. That is the idea here that we are about. So. I don't know about this. I think I am making your beak too big. I'm changing the shapes. It's starting to look like all kinds of Muppet noses. Muppet beaks, I mean. Here. Go back to basics, Raven. We have a big old band of eyeball covering. And the ears will be. And let's see, one more band. Can we fit? Does that work? No, I don't think that work. So I'm back. I got over it. You're okay. We're good again. It's okay, Pazuzu. Is that a frog in the top right corner, chat? You mean this? Yeah, that's a weird old frog. Speaking of characters, I had an artist draw a character. Whoa, sir. Designed for myself. Did I ever share it in your server? You might have. If you did, it would have been a long time ago, I think. Feel free to drop again in the art or chatting. We would love to see. I would not. Let's see, that is there. We want merp. We want kind of merp. And then we want kind of underway. Oh my gosh. But these are the brightest things, so they need to be... Why is your face so annoying, Mask? I joke. But it is complicated unnecessarily. Ah? I think I have done that justice this time. Yeah, the frog is not doing well. The silly kind. Seems like they know Herbert. Oh my gosh. Herbert still isn't back, and I'm worried about it. What did they do over there? But I only mean in the complication. The frog demands Herbert. Where Herbert? I told at the beginning of stream, and I said a little bit ago, there were weird noises that were very clearly rhythmic culty stuff, and that is our cult leader. He has said that I should be referring to them as acolytes, not cultists, but whatever. That's what Herbert says. And he's busy doing that stuff, and so he was gone. And then actually when your local dealer showed up here, hi again, thank you, I was like, oh, If you want that stuff, you should probably go talk to him. He's a time. Herbert D. Pervert. And our local cult leader. Probably a great... No one said anyone touched it. He left. He'll be back when he's back, but he's taking his time, and I don't want to know what he's up to. You know what I mean? I do not want to know. Touches our hearts, that is... I feel I must comply with this one. I feel it in my bones, cause you're also not a Cora or a coffee. You come up with all kinds of names. I think I'm allowed to say this as the theoretical next mask end term. I must give a precursor that mask is not a pigeon, even though is bird. Mask the pigeon. Mask the pigeon. Is that all right, LaHonk? Also, hi, LaHonk. Oh, come in. We're almost done. Master, what? My stream froze. If stream really did freeze, it didn't look like it was dropping a little bit again. Then I'm sorry. Ooh. I think I can pop out those things. But Master Pigeon. Just because you say that you didn't hear it, and I want to make sure you hear it. I did not recognize the pigeon in the back. So then we have that. That is hard to tell that is your beak, but that is your beak. I don't know what kind of smile to give you when you're here. Wee 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 wee. Wee 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 wee. Wah wah. I don't know what kind of mouth. If you're being all ruining the whole look in this moment, what do you do with your face? Are you saying something? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? That's how a bird would say what you doing. There. That is confidently your mask. I like it. On this chin. Right there. We have to make that all dark. More bullying. Gremlin smile. Like a goblin with a fresh pot of gold. Hello, Nebula. Welcome in. Come get cozy. But you say, okay, goblin smile. I think that I should change your chin to be a little bit lower then. Because now your mouth is kind of opens a little bit. That is the angle we want. Yes. Okay. Got this. Creepy. That's what I feel when you say goblin smile. I don't know if you can see it. I'm kind of far away. But I'm going to do one of those classic. Oh my gosh. But my freaking pencil's not going to be sharp. Okay. I need those 3 owls in a coat. So close. 3 mods in a trench coat. One of them is an owl. I'm going to just sharpen up. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that right there. But sharpening up this edge. Oh my gosh. The lights do not make this easy. Okay, this is not going well. Pivot. Yes, okay. So take a close look. That is Owl. That is Cage at the top. He is operating the stick hands. And that is Mask. Those are his feet. the middle, cack at you. Okay. Okay, well that failed. Oh, but it might work better than I thought. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I have to be very confident in this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. And then forgive me, I gotta get very close. Gotta get one of those little squiggle lines. And I kinda ruined it. Damn it. Can we try it again? Will it work if I try again? Okay. I have picked it up because I need it so close to my face. Forgive me. I did it. So if you look real close, he's got one of those anime smiles. Eeh. Focus. Focus. Where it's got the little line and the... I worked really hard. It's still very not visible because it's so small. But I did it. I'm sorry I had to bring it right up to my face to be able to freaking see. Okay. I feel like you're getting the short end of the stick, Cage being in the middle. You're doing all the work here, but you're getting none of the face time. So you're gonna get your own doodle. I feel like you have to. It's not fair. You still have to be mostly obscured to match Mask's minimal doodles. And, I mean, Fed is missing his wings and his eyes. So I guess it would eventually. Middle child syndrome. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you, your local dealer. I appreciate it. Okay, so if that is that, and we have the mask looking good. Gremlin look. Then the last thing is I'm gonna give that to darken up. And how am I gonna do your hair? And do that. Just a little bit of darken at the top. And then I need to do like, looks like hair scribbles. And then darken that up so that it is looking like it is probably purple. Which is kind of dark, my dude. So this might take a minute. I think that's good. And now the posture of a shrimp. Wait. You yelling focus at the camera sounds like you're talking to my brain sometimes. I'm sorry. Mod at the bottom strong is up. I have the calves of a Greek god. Do you? You can't really tell. And all the posture of a shrimp. I think that's Cage. He's the one stuck being a shrimp. Such a dream. Take me away from all this. Oh. I like this. Okay. Now we gotta sharpen up that edge of the trench coat. There's a little bit of a here's Masky energy coming off of that smile, the way you're popping out, but I like it. There should be little scrunches that there's like a hand grabbing. I don't know how I'm gonna do that right here actually. So maybe like that. Yeah. And we gotta erase some bones. Time to erase bones. Time. Bones go away. Evidence of all of masks. Evidence of all of Cage's work disappear. I sorry, middle child. Scribbles, scribbles. I cannot see you no more. I will redo that in the line. Okay. Okay. Oh, don't he look clean? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm excited. There should also be a bubble here. The other hand, can we scrunch in another bubble? As if I'm asking someone else to do it. It is you, Raven, that is doing this. You're right, Raven. Whoops. Okay. And then there is button again. I'm wondering how much of the leg I should get rid of, because there should be kind of like a bulge here, because leg. But if I fully remove, what does it look like? Okay, maybe show like this. Too long. Your knee should be here. Oh boy. Okay. And then solid highlight right above it. There's been general smudging, so it's hard to really see where everything is. Let's see if my fingers have enough residual smudge to just kind of like generally get smudgy. Get smudgy, like the Get Swifty? I don't know. And sharpen up more lines. That we're only half confident. Okay, Lumpy McLumperson. You're looking good, boy. Okay. Ah! Sharpening mask face. Well, specifically mask. Darkening the mask part. You're gonna look hard to kind of see, but... Oh no, what have I done? Oh, it would be nice to have a smaller eraser. Oh, it would be nice. Wouldn't it be? Stop. Copyrights. The best I can do, I think, for squishy little face. Too late, it's in my head. Sorry. But I'm safe from the copyright, probably. Ooh. Okay. I love this. I love this. Okay. Yeah. Trying again the highlight attempt. I don't know how well that will work. Yeah, it's just not gonna work within cartoony world realities. I'm trying to do things. I think it's just the buttons. So let's get some buttons in. Paper started fighting me on this one. I want it to be more perfectly round than oval, and I'm like, wow, okay, fine, you little shit. Okay. Something about the buttons make me mildly uncomfortable, which is kind of what we need for a weird, creepy man in a trench coat. I believe he is done. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, help me. Okay. I will take a photo without the green light and drop it in the Discord. But the last thing before we wrap up to leave is officially putting his info. Somebody asked what his stats were. How many ops he smoked. And I was more worried about the name. So my 3 mods, do we agree on Fesk Netwind, aka Mr. Lumpy McLumperson, because he do be lumpy. What do we think about those names? I would like to officially dub him Fesk Netwind, because I think it's a good one. It is a good name for him. I believe you should be in unison. Should be a team decision. All 3 mods in a trench coat. Mods in the trench coat. Oh, I'm just cleaning up the edges. Do any of my mods have an opinion? Okay. One of you chimed in with the Fesk Nightwind, so I think it's the way it has to be. Cage got to name you, and that is pretty fitting. So we're doing it. Kind of want it to be... I'm trying to be drawing calligraphy, and that is wild. What are you doing, Raven? Just do the bits, and then you can scribble over them a bunch of times. Better version of that. Oh, that really caught. Oh, right. I tried to make this sharp, so it's kind of sharp now. Well, that's fine. desk. And this looks not perfect at all, but whatever. And then we'll do much more blocky. Mr. Lumpy. How do I spell this? Mick. Per. There. This is the official 3 mods in a trench coat. I love it. It's my new favorite piece. It is. Okay. Fetster, where the heck are we raiding to? Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, and as a reminder, I did start my community challenge. It's still up there for for when, if I'm overwhelmed or feeling bullied, I can sub in Onyx to take over stream. Or if you don't cover that, then maybe I'll just quit stream. A birthday stream for Lunati. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, copy. I trust you to get the raid messages going while I prepare this, please. Here's your boop boop ba doop. Here's your cozy frog raid. Yes. Okay, everybody, there you go. Oh, why is there no rain here? That is weird. Okay, well, there you go. There are our raid messages, and we will be raiding out to Lunetti for a birthday stream. Everybody, please take care of yourselves. Whatever time zone, happy time zone, but I assume a lot of you are headed to bed. Please do take care of yourselves. Make sure you get hydrated and fed as well. There's the 2 different messages so that we have, if you don't have the emotes. But we're gonna raid over and we're gonna wish Lunetti a happy birthday. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I will be doing origami stream again. I guess I won't have this lovely sketch to finish anymore, but that's fine. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day tomorrow. Wonderful sleep soon. Thank you, everybody. Okay, we're gonna raid now. Okay.